Hold on. How's that? Can you hear me now? Yeah. Okay. This is going to echo. Hold on. All right. All right. How about this? This is not working. All right. It's echoing. I'm trying to do this like so you can see me, but this is not working. So it's okay. You hear me? You hear me? No echo. I hear an echo. Hi, Paralita. All right, so let me try this. But okay. Can you hear me now? All right, I'm going to go with this until I can figure out what the problem is. I'm going to just move this over here so that it's cracking. Okay, well, you kind of have to see me and hear me, but this is the only way that I can do it right now. So hi, Ardeen. Hi, everyone. Hi, Donna. I know that there's a little bit of an echo, but it's a little better. Okay. So good morning, everybody. Happy Memorial Day. So glad that you could all be with me today. Let's see. I was up at the crack of dawn this morning and spent the entire day yesterday cleaning and getting ready for this week. We have a great week scheduled. We're going to be doing Rosettes today after I do the announcements, and then we're going to do Teddy. We're going to be doing let's see, Rosettes, and we're going to do pride flag. We're doing something for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, and then we have our Pinterest inspired Friday, which is going to be all about strawberries. And then I'm trying to think what else. Oh, and I figured out a hack for the yeah, well, I'm old-fashioned, Gail, so that's okay. So I figured out a hack for the insert cards. So if you've been dying to make insert cards and all that stuff with the new 2x2, I'm going to show you a little hack so you can actually customize them. And we're going to actually switch from foil to pen and decide which one do we like the best. So that's this week, okay? But as you know, over the weekend, our May giveaways ended. And let's see, we had over 1,000 people signed up for the giveaways, tons of people, not as many as last month, but still pretty good. And this ran for most of the month. I think it was like 27 days that it ran for. And the big news was that we hit on YouTube was 21,000 subscribers, and we hit that over the weekend. Remember on Friday I mentioned that I was trying to get to that 21,000 at the end of the month. So we did it. Hooray. Now on to the next goal of 22,000. So we're hoping to hit 25,000 by the end of the year. So I so appreciate you all for letting you all have this opportunity to subscribe and get your friends to get hooked on their Cricuts. That's what we're trying to do here. And I want to thank the folks at Cricut for supplying us with all of these lovely prizes. This month is the second month that we've done actually even more prizes than usual. And I scheduled the giveaways to have 6 prizes total. So there's 2 big prizes, and then there's 4 smaller prizes. But I gotta tell you about the smaller prizes. They're pretty awesome because I put them together yesterday. There's a huge sale going on at Cricut right now, and when I do the giveaways, I am able to use the sale price now. So I was able to use the sale price that's going on, and for the 4 winners, it's going to actually be a Everything I Love giveaway package. So it's like a Miss Rita CRICUTCHAT giveaway package. It includes tons and tons of paper, the good kind, Cricut cardstock, 12 by 12 solids. I think there's like 175 sheets of that. 175 sheets in all different colors. And then you're going to get 30 sheets of glitter cardstock in silver, gold, and white. And you're going to get some brand new mats and a blade. So this is for the 4 people that won this sort of materials material project. Oh, and a catfish festival. That's awesome. Thank you, Trisha, for telling. So yeah, this is a great prize, and it is worth, I forget what it's worth. It's worth a lot. I was really surprised. I think it's like over $140, right? So there's 4 of those. And then our 5th winner is winning a Cricut Brightpad Go, that lovely chargeable light pad that you can use just about anywhere, in bed or at the sofa or at your desk. And that's for one winner. And then the final winner, the one that won the biggest value prize, which is a mug press, plus you get infusible ink, pens, some mugs, and some what else do you get? Tape, and it's a value of $245. So those are the prizes for this month. Now I want to tell you a little bit about how I choose the prizes, because I know that sometimes people get a little disappointed. There are a lot of people that are regularly putting their names in, okay? And they are putting it in sometimes up to 25 times. So even if you are regularly putting your name in, just know that there are other people just like you that are winning. Now, I do make it a point to keep the winners new every month. So what that means is that if you won a big bundle in the past 6 months, you're not eligible to win for 6 months. That gives all the other folks opportunity to win. So that's what that's about. So although you're able to share and like and comment and all of that stuff, I ask that you not put your name in for at least 6 months, so that we can give the prizes to other people who are trying really, really hard. Okay, quiet down. And then when I go and pick the winners, I do it randomly using that rafflecopter thing, and I pick. So we had 6 prizes, so I picked 6 winners. Then I take the 6 winners and I do a random number generator, and that's how I choose who gets which prize. Okay, so try to do this very fair so that everybody has an opportunity to win, because I want you all to win. And, I want you all to get some really fun prizes and really to just enjoy and enhance your Cricut experience. Okay, so let's start off with the smaller winners. Again, that is going to be for, it's like 150 sheets of solid colored cardstock in all the different colors. There's white, black, red, green, all kinds of stuff. 30 sheets of glitter cardstock in 3 different colors. So I think it's silver, gold, and white, which are my favorite 3. You're also going to get 3 standard grip mats and 1 brand new blade, premium blade. And that's going to the following 4 winners. Now, if you hear your name called, you need to send me an email at missritatotherescue@gmail.com. Okay. By doing that, when you send me that email, tell me your full name, your address, and your phone number. The phone number is just so that when I ship the package out, you, if Cricut needs to, or the carrier needs to get in contact with you, they'll have your phone number, because it's just the way that Cricut does these things, that's how they're scheduled. So if you hear your name, send me an email, missritatotherescue@gmail. Okay, so the first winner is Patricia Brewer. Patricia Brewer. Okay. The second winner is Donna Lee LaPierre. Donna Lee LaPierre. The third winner is Tammy Kitzmiller. Tammy Kitzmiller. Okay. And then the fourth winner is Heather. I think it's pronounced Walk, W-A-C-H. Heather Walk. So again, it's Patricia Brewer, Donna Lee LaPierre, Tammy Kitzmiller, and Heather. So let's everybody congratulate those 4 winners for May: Patricia, Donna, Tammy, and Heather. Congratulations to you all. Remember, send me an email, missritatotherescue@gmail. Make sure you include your full name and a mailing address. Now, remember, our prizes right now are only going to be able to be sent to the US and Canada. So if for whatever reason I picked a name that's outside of that, I might have to choose another winner, just so that you know. And if I don't hear from you within like a week, then I have to move on to the next winner. Okay, so that's why it's real important that you get to me by email. And email's the best way, because that's how I keep track. Okay, so those are our winners for the smaller prizes that are worth like $150. I'm so excited about it. All right, so I hope there's some that are here today. I don't know. Again, it's Patricia Brewer, Donna Lee LaPierre, Tammy Kitzmiller, and Heather Walk. Please tell me I'm pronouncing that correctly. W-A-C-H, Walk. Okay, so let's move on. We've got a Brightpad Go, which retails for $100. And yay, Donna Lee, you won. All right, she's here. Donna Lee is here. Congratulations. So Donna, you're going to be so impressed with this bundle I put together. I'm so excited. Okay, so moving on to the Brightpad Go. This is a great new machine. It's actually a reboot of a machine that Cricut had a couple of years ago, but now it can be charged, and it's like thinner, and it's actually a little bit easier to handle the size. A lot of people use it for weeding, but it can be used for tracing, especially, you know what? One thing that people haven't, and we probably should do a show about this, is that you can use this if you want to, say, have your grandkids make a mug or some kind of infusible ink project with the pens. You can use the Brightpad Go and have the kids write out with the pens, right? And then you can flip it over and write it on your paper so that you can put that on the mug and it's going the proper way. Oh, there's Tammy. Wonderful. Oh, diamond painting is also another good application. Great idea, Shirley. Okay, so the winner for the Brightpad Go is Miss Jerry Ann Brown. I see her all the time in my comments. I'm not sure she watches the lives, but Jerry Ann, you are the winner of the Brightpad Go. You need to send me an email, Jerry Ann, at missreadittotherescue@gmail.com. Congratulations, Jerry Ann. And then for the final prize, it is for a mug press, the Cricut mug press, which launched last year. It's a $200 machine, but you're also going to get some infusible ink, some mugs, some pens, and some tape. And so the value is like a $250 value for that. And the winner of that is, drum roll, Mary Lou Staley. Mary Lou Staley. Staley, I think. Staley. Mary Lou Staley. So congratulations to our winners. So we've got Jerry Ann Brown, who won the Cricut Brightpad Go, and Mary Lou Staley, who won the mug press. And then our 4 winners of the Miss Rita prize pack, paper pack. It's Patricia, Donna, Tammy, and Heather. Congratulations to you all. Thank you all for participating. Again, if you're upset that you didn't win, that's okay to be upset. It's okay to feel those feelings, but know that I take every effort as I can to make sure that you are, or that we're getting as many new and random winners in there. So I have built in over the last couple of years, built in a lot of these fail safes, so it's not the same winner winning every single time. Okay, so let us switch gears now, and we're going to be going to the other side of the video. So thank you all for another great month with Cricut Chat, and we have another wonderful month coming up. We will have another June winner giveaway. I'm hoping that we can do the little I Make prize pack. So I'm going to try to see how we'll do that. So later on in the week, you'll see for coming up to what am I? We'll see what we do for June, okay? All right, so I'm going to switch you over now. Hold on, let me just move this over. All right. And let's turn this one off. Turn this one on. Nope, this one. This one. Okay, sorry, we're going to Cricut Design Space. All right. I'm hoping that everybody can hear me. Thanks, Don. That's wonderful. Yes, Babs is giving really good advice, and that is that we are lucky just to have the opportunity to play with these wonderful machines. And if you haven't won and you really want to win, try entering every single day. I give you about 25 chances to win. And if you're really, really diligent about it, then you can indeed win, as Babs is explaining there. Okay. You hear and see me now. Okay. So let me talk to you about this. These are let me see. These are star tipped or trimmed. I don't know what you want to call it, but these are star edged rosettes that we're going to make today. I originally I think I said that I got this from Anna Griffin, but I want to check that because it may not have. But I did go and look at some wonderful projects in one of Anna's to start this. Okay, so let me group this and tell you how this is going to go. Let me move this here too. So let's go ahead and hide this. And we're going to go to images and we're going to go to image sets. And let me just change my. Okay. So if you didn't see what I did was I went to images, and then at the bottom of images, let me just show you. I did images, and then you see this image set. So that's where I went. Okay. And as you can see right here, all of the images in Design Space are grouped as image sets. Okay. So there's over 6,000 image sets, and they just, all right. All right. Come here. Come here. Stop barking. We couldn't have a perfectly perfect day, could we? So they are categorized by image type. So for instance, you can see there's all different kinds. If you're looking for flowers, or you're looking for, look at this, Warner Brothers, DC Comics, right? And so you can search by image set name, not by what's in the images. So if you're looking for something like a sun or something like that, it has to have the word in the title of the group. Okay, so we're going to actually go to Anna Griffin's image sets. There's quite a few of them, so we're going to type in the name Anna. That's all we need to do. We don't want to reduce, and not all of them are listed as Anna Griffin. Some of them are listed just as Anna or Anna's. So here is what we get. There's 43 results here, and there's print and cut, there's Christmas and all of that. But we're actually going to go here to what's called summer soirees. Summer soirees. All right. And you'll see here that if you are going to have a barbecue, or you're going to have a pool party, or you just want to celebrate things for the summertime, you can come here and have a look at what they have. And this is actually what we're going to be working on today. You see that it's indicating it's a rosette, and it has stars all along it. So let's just go ahead and click on that. But before we get off this page, I just want to point out that with this image set, you could also, if you were having like a pool barbecue party and you wanted to do gift bags, you could do that. And you know what would be cool about that is if you made these as a centerpiece, put some sand in there, and then you could maybe put a balloon weight inside, and you'd have a beautiful centerpiece that wouldn't blow off of your table. There's even a little barbecue invitation, and there's doilies, and look at this cute card. So there's look at placemats, and where's the doily? And they're all themed. There's the cupcake holder. and there's the doily. So there's a lot of choices here, but we're just going to choose this one here, and we're going to hit add to canvas. Now, I've been making rosettes for a very long time, okay? And one of the things, and this is how it comes in. So let's have a look. So what you're going to get here, the first thing that you're going to get here is this one piece. Now, it's not a group, it's just one piece. So what I would suggest is that you group these to make the fullest uh, rosettes possible, to duplicate your piece 5 times. Okay, so you can do as many as you want, really, but I like a nice full rosette. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 more of these in, so that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's my group. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all of them, and I'm going to go up here to align center. Okay, the reason why I'm doing this is that now I'm going to change the size of the rosette. The thing I've learned also about rosettes is when you make more than one, which rosettes are so wonderful, and then you can put them in, like you can create like almost like a image, like almost like a wreath that you put on your door, which is what I think I might do for this project. You're going to want different colors, and you're going to want different sizes. And remember all that pattern paper we all have been purchasing? You can use pattern paper, you can use glitter paper. There's opportunity for all of that. So what we're going to do, we'll group this, and then we will duplicate it. Let's duplicate it 3 times, so we have 4 different. Now, when we're doing patriotic, then we probably want to make 1 set red, 1 set white, 1 set like a deep blue, and 1 set a light blue. So these are all light blue right now. So I'm going to choose this one. Let's move these over, and let's go ahead and change the color first. So when I group it together, you can either ungroup it, or as a group, you can come over to here, okay, and select the layer. You see there's 2 layers. There's the scoring, and then there's the basic cut. So we're going to select the colored layer, and let's go over here back to operation where the color is blue, and we're going to hit that drop down button and choose red. Okay, now it does appear that all of these are red, but it's not the case. You do need to go into each one of these and do the color. Okay, so that's what I'm doing here, is changing the color to red on all 5 pieces. Now, you could have done something else here, which is instead of duplicating at first, you could have duplicated, and that probably is the better way. Now that I think about it, is probably the better way of doing this. So let's change that, and you'll see what I mean here. So we got our red, and we'll just hide it over here. So let's see, group it and hide it. Now for this next one, let's ungroup it, and we'll just take 1, and we'll get rid of those duplicates that we did. All right. There we go. And here it is. And we're going to choose over here the blue. Let's change these ones to white. Okay. Once I do that, then I can then duplicate them for the 5 times. Saves you a little bit of work there, you know. So there's your white ones. We're going to group those, move them over, and let's do the same thing for this blue. We're going to ungroup this and get rid of those extras we accidentally added, and let us change the color of this one to, we already did red, white. Let's do a dark blue, like a royal blue. Okay. And then once we have that, we're going to duplicate that, so we have 5. 6 would work also, but what I found out with, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Okay, I don't need 6. What I found out about the 6 is that it makes you use a lot more paper. And we want to, kind of be conservative about our paper use. So let's go ahead and bring these all back. Now, these are all sized the same. So we have to stagger them a little bit. So I'm going to ungroup these and align them all to center so we can see what the sizes are. And then here we're going to ungroup, align, and align center, and then regroup. Okay, so you see the original one is 3 inches high. Now that is about half of what the size of the rosette's going to be, because it ends up being like a circle. So this is about as big as the 3-inch one becomes. So let's change this one. Let's try 4 inches for this one. We can we can actually change this one to like 3.5. Let's change this one to 3 even. And I don't know, maybe we can change this to let's see, 3. Let's change it to 2.5. So now we'll have, these are 2.5, so they'll be about 5 inches around. These are going to be about 8 inches. Probably not going to make a whole lot of those. And then here you go. These ones are going to be about 7 inches, and these ones are going to be about 6 inches. So now you're actually ready to cut out. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to cut this out using the scoring wheel, or if you do not have the scoring wheel, the scoring stylus. Okay, and oh, Mary Lou is on. Mary Lou, congratulations! Yes, you won the yay you, right? Oh, that's lovely, Connie. Oh, awesome. Connie, that's a great idea. So, so the thing I like about these rosettes is that it cuts out a little tiny star. And then when we put these together, they become sort of like folded like this. And it really creates kind of like a frill all around. Okay. Now you could make rosettes by hand, and some people might say it's easier by hand, but I'll be really honest with you, you can't make these fancy rosettes. You can only kind of make sort of like a regular straight edge here. It's hard to get the fancy edge things. But the one thing that this is missing is something in the center. Okay, so we need something in the center on both sides of the score of the rosette to hold the rosette together. I'll explain that in a second when we put this together. Okay, so we're going to need a circle. Let's just choose a circle. We'll go to shapes. And if we want to make this circle or the inside part fancy, we'll also choose a shape. So we're going to need to get, I don't know why my shapes always seem to lag, but we're going to need to also pull in a shape. Let's pull in a star. Okay. And so here we go. Now the circle should change in size depending. So for instance, like this is for the largest one, and I think what I would make it as at 2 3/4 inches, like that. We need also to duplicate it, and we want this to be a color that let's change it to like silver, because we're going to cut that out in a different color paper. So here it is. There's the silver one. And then why don't we go to shapes and also grab this lovely star. And then we will put the star down here and make sure that it fits within our little shape. This is just a little extra that we're adding. Choose any color that you want. I'm going to choose this color. Okay. So these two pieces, let's group them. and we're going to duplicate them 4 or 3 times basically, but we're going to change the size. So I'm changing the size here to a 2-inch circle. This one will be also maybe a 2-inch circle. Maybe I'll make this one a little bit larger, like 2.5 or 2.25. And then this one will probably have to do, I don't know, 1.75. All right. And so we're just trying to make it look even. And you may not use the stars for all of these, depending on how you put them together. But I just kind of wanted to let you know, you do need that circle pieces on the front and the back. It kind of holds the whole thing together. Okay. Now, when we hit make it, you can cut these all out at one time, or if you have a certain, sort of dream in your head, the way it's supposed to look, you can cut them out at different sizes just to make it easier for you to understand the process. I'm actually going to hide these, and we're just going to work on the very large one, okay? So that you can understand. So we're going to just group this, and we're going to just make the very, very large one. And so we'll hit make it, okay? Now I am working on my maker 3. Just want to make sure. Oops, I accidentally didn't turn off something that we had down here somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? I had this other thing that I was playing around with, and I didn't turn it off. And now it's showing up, and I don't want it to show up. There we go. I think that is going to do it. Okay, so we hit make it. So I'm working on a maker 3, but I'm cutting paper. So there's a couple things here. If you have like smart paper, rosettes really aren't that great for smart paper. They are better to do them in regular solid paper, but they do take up quite a bit of paper. So as you can see, there's our circle, there's our stars, and then here are pieces. Now, so what you might want to consider is using 8.5 by 11-inch paper, or if you use 12 by 12, you can sometimes squeeze these in. And I'm going to try, but I really don't want to use any more than 2 sheets of paper. So I can't move that. So what I'm going to do is cancel out. And I'm actually going to make this a little bit smaller because I want to try to fit the rosette onto 2 sheets. And there I did it. I made it like 3.8 inches, and I'm able to do it on 2 sheets. And then I'm going to hit continue. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to use medium cardstock. I always use medium cardstock. If you don't know how to get the cardstock or where to get it from, I'm going to show you a couple of options that I have found. And remember, we've got patterned paper that we can use. And here, if you are using a maker, here is where you can choose either your scoring wheel or your scoring stylus right here, edit tools. So you can see we've got the scoring wheel single and the scoring stylus. Now for rosettes, I really, really like using the scoring wheel. It just makes a nice deep scoring. But if you only have the scoring stylus, it will work too, okay? And that's what we're going to do. So let me just find, what did I do with all of my tools? Where? Oh, they're right in front of me. Okay, let's get down here, and we're just gonna talk a little bit about like a little bit of logistics. So here's my maker tool. All right, you guys. And this one here is my scoring wheel. So I want to show you on the bottom the scoring wheel. Now you can buy the scoring wheel with 2 tips. There's a scoring single and there's a scoring double. So here is the single. It says 01 on it. You see that? 01. Here is the double 02. Okay. If you want to switch it out, you press this little plunger thing and then pull it off just like this. Okay. And why would you need the O2? The O2 will help you do things that are thicker that might crack, such as glitter paper, craft board, the holographic foil board, those sorts of things. Those are things. Acetate is also another one that you need the O2 for. But today we're going to use medium cardstock. So we're going to take off the O2 and put on the O1. All right. I'm going to move this out of the way, and I'm also going to show you some paper options. So when I was putting these together, I decided, I got to go and see. I knew I had some 4th of July paper that I purchased. Now I wanted to show you this one. There's actually 2 different ones that I got from Michael's. This is the Recollections. This is a new thing for them. They started it last Christmas, where they bind together. They're loosely bound together, but they bind together 25 sheets of coordinating cardstock. So in this one, I don't know if it has a name or anything, but it has silver and gold glitter cardstock, and it's pretty good glitter cardstock. And then you get this white striped and this floral. Okay. And you get 5 of each of these. It's a pretty good deal, especially if you can catch it on sale. It's $14.99. Sometimes you can buy them buy one, get one half off. Sometimes you get them 50% off. It depends. And they do sell these on the website. There's 2 different ones. I thought I had 2 different ones, but this is one of the 2. And so you get all of that. The other one has this blue shiny stuff in there. The other option you can use is you can use something like this. This is I think it's just called America. Yeah. America the Beautiful. This is a cardstock, a patterned cardstock kit. They call this a cardstock kit or a scrapbook kit. You can buy these at a lot of places. Craft Direct, scrapbook.com, Amazon. I usually buy these at Echo Park Paper. I think the website is echoparkoutlet.com, and I usually buy them in packs. They come like this. What you get inside the pack is a sheet of stickers that you could use if you wanted to. You could use these for the middle of your score of your rosette, and then you get all these lovely pieces of coordinating cardstock. You see that? And they have stuff on the other side as well, so you can really do quite a few. My feeling about patterned cardstock is it's best to just go lightly with it. So then you might just, if you're making a really big thing, just get 1 or 2 patterns in there, and then mix it up with your solids, and it really will look special. If you do too many patterns, it becomes a little bit distracting. Okay, so go easy. It's sort of like decorating a cake. You're only going to put the flowers on, just a few flowers on, right? So let's go over to our Maker 3. Again, if you don't have the Maker 3, the scoring wheel can be used. You can use the scoring wheel with the Maker or the Maker 3. If you don't have a Maker, then you can use what's called scoring stylus. If you don't have one of these and you want to work with paper, get one. They're cheap. They're about $6, and I think they're on sale right now at Cricut. And you can do that if you want. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take out our scoring, our blade and our housing. We just open clamp B and we take that out. You see that? I always do a little check of my 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 uh, needle, just to make sure, my blade, to make sure that it's free from gunk, because I cut a lot of glitter. So then I'm going to take this and I'm going to hold it up. Now here's the thing, you see these little teeth right here? They will go and nest into the teeth in the back. That's why you can only use these adaptive tools with the maker, right? So you're going to nest this into the back, hold it, and then we're going to close this clamp. So scoring always happens first. So we're going to go ahead and hit load, and we will do all the scoring first on this page. Okay. Thank you so much, Loretta. Oh, it does sometimes come in mystery boxes. You're right. Okay. So so it's ready to go. We're going to hit go, and you will see it takes a little second for the machine to be thinking, and then you'll see it work. I'm going to show you how it works for a little bit, and then to save time, I'm going to move on to the next step. I already have some of these cut out, so I'm going to show you how this is done. So go ahead and cut out and do all your scoring for all of your pieces, and then oh, that's sweet, Gail, you're so sweet. So go ahead and do all your pieces. Again, if you're making something big like Connie's making, then you might consider doing these one at a time so that you can kind of get a feel for the size. That's what I would probably do for a large project. If you just want to make a single or just a group of these and hang them, because you can hang them from the ceiling or from your tent, or you can make a little banner with them, anything like that. You can just cut them all out and then sit with all of your pieces and do all the folding and putting them together. We are going to need a glue gun for this project, okay? And that is, I'm using this glue gun. It's all heated up right here. And then we're going to use that to create our rosette in the end. So let's just watch this for a second. All right, so you can't see my screen, but it does say that the scoring is done. So now I take out my scoring wheel, poop-a-doo, and put in my cutting blade. Make sure when you put it back in that this little sort of neck is resting on the top there. If you put it in slightly higher than that, your needle will not touch the cut, and you will end up with having projects that are not cut all the way. Okay, and so now it's going to did all of the scoring. Now it's going to do the cutting, and it's going to cut out those stars all around it. So let's watch that. While we watch this cut out, and you can see that it's actually making the outline of a star. And so while we watch this cutout, I will repeat myself from earlier. We have a really fun week scheduled. Today, obviously, we're doing these rosettes, but tomorrow tomorrow is the last day of the month, and so June is Pride Month. So a couple of years ago, I got curious about the rainbow flag that's used in Pride. I noticed it was being used everywhere. So I did a little research about the Pride flag and what, if any, there were meaning to the colors, or was it just supposed to be, you know, a rainbow, everybody's beautiful kind of thing? Well, actually, there is a history behind the pride flag. So I'm going to explain that to you, and also we're going to decorate a flag that I have. It's a 3x5 nylon flag, and we're going to cut out and use iron on. We're going to use black glitter iron on and the auto press tomorrow to make a pride flag that has all of the meanings in it. I just really like it. It's like, so the red stands for life, and orange stands for, I don't remember, but healing, I think. There's all different meanings to each of the colors. So we're going to decorate our flag for that. On Wednesday, we are actually going to be doing the something for the Jubilee. I think it's Wednesday. We're going to be making a Union Jack. Do you know what a Union? So there's a lot about flags this week. So a Union Jack is the name of the English or the UK flag. And this is to honor the Queen, who is celebrating this coming month, who's celebrating her 70 years on the throne. And I have a couple of projects for her, but or for that celebration. But I wanted to do. I've always wanted to do a little like banner made with the Union Jack, and I was so happy to see with the contributing artist program that some images were added there. Okay, so here are, and this actually side looks really pretty too. But as you can see, so there's our stars cut out. When you get done with these, you are going to then fold them accordion style. But I like to, just because I want to give my all right, I want to give my rosettes a lot of movement. I generally will actually fold and refold them a couple of times so that they are like not terribly stiff, and it makes putting them together easier. So here, this is me doing this twice. All right. So we're going to do all of these. Now, one of the things that I've learned over the years is that if you do your rosettes and you have your whole big pile of 4, 5, whatever, 6 pieces, is always start them the same way, or always leave them so the same way. So this one here has, it's like, it's the mountain, no, the valley fold. There's the mountain, valley, mountain, valley. That's what accordion folding is. So we're going to do all 5 of our pieces just like this, okay? And you can see I didn't fold this correctly. I want to go back and fold it this way. This is going to make putting them together easier. Okay, so then once you have your 5 pieces all folded properly, then you're going to get your glue. Now this, not yet the glue gun, okay? Because I feel like the glue gun makes it too thick at this point when you use it for this point. So I'm going to just take my regular glue and I'm going to place it on the last or on the first, whatever you want. And then I'm going to connect one to the other, and I'm going to create a very large chain. Okay, so once I do that, I have this large chain, and then I actually took the first one and the last one and connected it. So you can't really see, this is a solid, but you can't really see where I put it, and that's kind of on purpose. So here's my chain. All right, and it's just a loop, okay? And this is where the glue gun comes in. And also, this is where our little circles come in. What? Sorry, move this out of the way. Man, I wish I had like a huge area to show you everything, guys. But I'm just a little one-man show over here, okay? And here we go. Here's my my little thing, my little chain. Okay, so I'm gonna actually put the stars on the bottom, and then I'm going to start forcing the sides all in. Now this takes a little bit of practice. You won't get it right the first time. Maybe you will, I don't know, but you won't get it right the first time. I always mess it up the first time, but I'm basically trying to force them all so that the stars are on the outside, and then using both hands, I'm going to sort of try to pull them all in. There's my rosette, but watch what happens. Boop, it will unravel. So the important thing is we're going to take our little circle. I'm going to do that again. Okay. It might be a better idea to have the circle outside of this. Okay, so we're gonna hold this together. This takes a little coordination, so do not get upset with yourself. Trust that process. And we're just gonna pile some glue in there, make some of that go down into the circle, but some of it on the other side. It will be hot. Try not to burn your hands. If you have some of those little burn things, definitely use them. And my glue is super hot because it's been sitting here most of the morning. It heated up, which is not good. So you're going to have to make sure that you are holding it in place because it takes a little bit for that glue to set. And then once it's sort of semi-set, you can flip it over. It's not quite set just yet. Give it a second. All right. I'm going to try to flip it over. You see, it's not quite set, but I'll try. All right. And this is a good project to do with somebody. So if you need a helping hand, you can get your helping hand in here. If I had a helping hand, that would be awesome. So here's the back. I'm going to put a little bit more of my glue there. And I'm going to take my circle and I'm going to put it on there. Okay. And now just wait until it sets a little bit. And it might take a little longer than you want it to. Yeah, Mary Lou is here. Christiana, she won. Yeah, we're doing a lot of paper. A lot of paper, and I think that that was just, I was really psyched about it because paper is starting to come back in stock, by the way, guys, at Cricut. So definitely check it out. And I heard rumors that there was something coming along the lines with paper coming up. Something about like true colors, like they're going to have the same colors throughout. Oop. Now, obviously, I'm not a huge fan of glue guns, but this is the kind of thing that I suppose you could do with regular glue, but it would take a lot of holding. Okay. And this, here's our star, which will hide that mess up that I did, or we could use the other side as well. Okay. All right. Almost done. I can almost let it go. See, can almost let it go. I see that it's trying like heck to not stay put, but it will. Now, the cool thing about these is that when they're done, they're kind of indestructible. So, I mean, obviously not going to make it through a hurricane, but if you have like dew, you hang them up for your holiday party or something like that, and the next morning they're still hanging in the breeze or whatever, then they will sort of survive. They become like pretty thick. And also, I tend to like to use thicker paper to make these. So this is one that I did with the pattern from Michaels. It's a little thinner, so it's going to come out a little bit thinner. Here's one that I did with those stars, like that. Okay. And I think it's still taking a while, but there you go. There is a completed rosette that if you make a bunch of these, you can layer them. So you can have, them in different sizes and all different colors. It would look stunning for like a wreath or a substitute for a wreath or something like that. You know what? It's not that I make them look easy, gal. Is like I've been making them a long time. The first time you try anything, it's hard. It's just hard. You're learning where do I put my hands? How do I not get burned by this glue gun? That sort of thing. But I just look at how cute this star tipped one. There are all kinds of rosettes available in Design Space, and I am going to take you back here. So in case you don't want to do the star ones, let's say you want to do something else like the seahorse ones, you can do that. So let's go back to cancel, and this will be my last thing for today. We're going to go to images, and instead of going to image sets, we're going to type in Rosette, Rosette, hit return. Okay, and then it will bring up. You can, Connie, I think you can either put holes in them and connect them that way, or maybe glue them onto baker's twine, maybe. Layering rosettes is just a gorgeous look. So look at all of the rosettes. There's 141 rosettes that you can make in Design Space. And this may not be all of them, but boy, there's some pretty awesome ones. There's shaped ones. Look, there's a spider one. Look at, this is from the Cub Scouts, I think, and the Eagle Scouts. There's just everything. There's Christmas ones. We've done rosettes to make little snowflake ornaments before. So there's quite a few. If you don't want to look for rosettes that way, you can also go to images and type in, let's go to image sets and type in the word rosette. And it comes up with 2 different image sets called Ribbons and Rosettes and Scoring Wheel Rosettes. So Ribbons and Rosettes is an old image set that you can see a ton. And in fact, there's this whole thing. Yeah, there's this whole thing where you can cut out like sort of marquee letters and stuff like that. So there's that. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for me for today. I so appreciate you joining me. I congratulate all the new winners, and congratulations. Thank you all for participating. And also thank you for your, patience and allowing and being, understanding that I try the best that I can to make sure that everybody has an opportunity to win something. It's difficult for me because I really want everybody to win. And so please bear with me as we try to do that process. Awesome, everyone. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Oh, the winners again. So somebody wants to hear who the winners are, and they are, I'm still holding my rosette, by the way. Okay, the winner of the mug press was Mary Lou Staley. The winner of the Brightpad Go was Jerry Ann Brown. And the winners of my Miss Rita paper prize pack is there's 4 of them: Patricia Brewer, Donna Lee LaPierre, Tammy Kitzmiller, and Heather Wach, W-A-C-H. So congratulations to all of our winners. I wanted to tell you tomorrow, not tomorrow, Wednesday, I will be picking our Patreon winner. So here's your opportunity to get your name in if you want to sponsor me on Patreon. You can find me under Miss Rita to the Rescue under Patreon, and I will pick a winner. Then that winner is going to be winning a cutie as well as a prize pack that's worth at least $75. All right. So thanks, everybody. Have a lovely day and enjoy your day off if you have it. And we'll talk to you again tomorrow. Thank you, Penny. My code for buying. So on Cricut, my code is called, it's one word, CRICUTCHAT. And you have to use the link in the code. And there is a really big sale going on right now. Lots of great prices. So definitely check that out. I will put the link in the description of this video. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Take care.